Hello everybody, welcome. We are back for some more of the Foreverlocke challenge here with Pokemon Sun. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day today. Good to see lots of familiar faces in the chat. Oh my goodness, I can say words. Alk, Arcanine, good to see you. Voices, Star, Psycho Sausage. Psycho Sausage is the first time hearing the music after having actually heard the game. I assume you mean the standby music for the Dancing Autono. Yeah, it's a Verbank City, so yeah. You got to go there in Black 2 and White 2 for the first time. Very nice. I'm glad that you're having a good time with that playthrough. That's awesome. Also, I'll get to hear it in the Foreverlocke in my next playthrough. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Playing Black 2. Awesome, Alk, awesome. Slothman says, hey, yo, so I hope stream goes well today. Still working, so probably won't be chatting much. No worries, no worries. I appreciate you popping in. That's just, always nice. Laura is here. Hello, Laura. I hope you are having a lovely day. It's so good to see you. But yeah, it's good to see y'all. Yeah, I mean you're right, Arcanine, but it's just a figure of speech. Mind me today. I'm quite sleepy today. I did not get the best get the best sleep. Just kind of across the board. So yeah. Mind me if I'm a little bit like blinker, and it's in the perfect it's in the perfect spot for us as far as where we're at in the playthrough. You know, like the hardest part of the whole thing. Yeah, seems like a good spot for us to you know run into difficulty. Also, I am still having difficulty with the badge module. So I'm just trying to figure that out real quick before we like advance here. I thought I fixed it, and then apparently I didn't. So give me just a hot second here while I try and at least get the Darkinium Z back onto the table here. Let's see. I can do this. I can do this on the fly very quickly. Maybe. Hold on. I'm still a little confused. Oh my god, why is it doing this? I need to touch up my module a little bit because it's a little funky. Okay. Can I please have the Darkinium Z? No, I cannot. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. Okay, hold on. I have a better idea. Of what I can do here. Oh, actually, that's why. Okay, I see why it's not working. I have figured it out. I've cracked the code. Well, dang, that's gonna be kind of annoying to fix. Let's see here. Oh, that is gonna be kind of annoying to fix. God damn it! I thought I had all this stuff together forever ago, but apparently I didn't. Well, all right then. I guess I'll just have to deal with that in between this stream and next. Luckily, I don't think we're going to be getting any Z crystals today. I seriously doubt it. I guess it's possible that we get to, because I think the next thing is Komodo, right? I guess that's possible, but very, very unlikely. So, I guess we won't worry about it for now. Just rest assured, I do in fact have the Darkinium Z. It's just that, my module is being really stupid. But anyways, let's go. let's carry on. Oh, I should actually turn my controller on. Very nice. Laura says, I'm good. Hope everyone is okay. Yeah. Aside from feeling a little sluggish, a little sleepy today, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, good stuff. Star says, me neither. I kept waking up randomly last night. Yeah, I had the same thing, and plus I got woken up again this morning, like, unprompted, so it kind of, like, really threw me off a little bit. Where's Gladian? He's around here somewhere. That's a Corsola. Hold on, are you Gladian? Gladian, have you changed your look? These damn teenagers. Okay, anyways. Hey Gladian, how's it going? Okay, back to Aether Paradise. And yeah, so we'll head on over there, and yeah, the things should start to get real spicy here at the foundation. I know that this is like where like suddenly everyone has like fully evolved Pokemon. I remember always remarking that it's like really like startling like step up. So yeah, I think we'll be okay though. The team is at level 44 across the board. Aside from that, not a whole lot of differences. Basically the same movesets, I think. So yeah, hopefully we'll do okay. Pontal the lead should be fine for now as well. So yeah, let's go. And I'm pretty sure I literally just figured out the issue is just that apparently when I swapped over, it's just weird because I've done 3DS games. I guess I haven't done any 3DS games where we had more than 8 badges. And I'm pretty sure what the problem is that I literally just forgot to add the extra stuff for like the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th badges. Which, of course, they're not badges, but like the way that they're slotted in my module, they're like listed as badges. And I think I just forgot to do the extra ones after the 8th badge. So that's probably why it's not working. So yeah, I will fix that after stream, I promise. I promise. So don't give me too much strife about it. Okay, we got the Doug trio. So I guess question is seeing as I'm using an autonote called Lydia. Oh heck yeah! Do I as a lesbian legally have her run toxic protect return minimize? I mean, if you could, I don't think she gets minimized, but if you could, I would suggest it. It'd be great. It would be great. Schmelody says I'm feeling under the weather myself. Feel better soon, everyone. Yeah, let's all just try and have a good time. Try and cheer ourselves up. I know chat always cheers me up, so I'm confident that I'll feel better as soon as we proceed through here. Yeah, Noibat evolves at level 48, so we're damn close. We are damn close to that Noivern finally. How upsetting would it be if I lost it like just before that? But yeah, hopefully it won't come up. Arcanine has answered today's question of the day. Very good stuff. Today's question of the day is what Pokemon do you want to have a regional variant the most? You know, it goes without saying, one that doesn't already have one. Arcanine says the fact that we didn't get Galarian Charge a Bug as a double-decker bus is a crime. That would have been really, really amusing. Yeah, I would have liked that quite a bit, actually. Okay, we'll go for a crunch. Ooh, very nice Psycho Sausage. You'll love it. Sargent says Flygon needs more love. Oh yeah, regional Flygon would be so cool. I wonder what they could do with it, like as far as regional traits are concerned. I suppose it depends on the region or whatever. Yubi says for question says we need a regional Meowth. Yeah, if only we had one of those, that'd be nice. That'd be a nice mix up. Regional Meowth, crazy. Make Flygon a bug. I mean, that makes it typing wise. I'm also meant like visual design. Like, what would they do? Because they never just like, oh, it's a Pokemon, but it has an extra type. There's always some sort of like visual gimmick to it, right? So yeah, I would just wonder like what would be like the visual gimmick. Like, what's the tie-in, right? Like, Alolan Raichu, it surfs because it's, you know, a beach. Alola, all that. Executor's a big palm tree because it's Hawaii. You know, they're all thematically tied to like, you know, something that makes sense to be in that area. So I would wonder what the logic would be. I suppose I'm gonna put Jelly Belly out front. I think we've talked in the past about regional Autono. Like, if there was a regional Autono, it's so tricky because like if they do anything with Autono, evolution, regional variant, like anything. I'm gonna be so freaking picky about it, like personally. So yeah, it's I'm not saying I'm entirely against the idea, but they have to be very, very on point about it. Like I will complain if there's problems. So yeah, good stuff. The goggles can be proper compounded. Yeah, it's true. There's potential, absolutely potential with Flygon. Frankly, just give Flygon something. Give something like Flygon barely is a thing. Like, it's in a couple of the modern games, and that's like all it's had in recent memory. It's just, oh, it's present. Nice. So yeah, hopefully we can get that to change up soon. Softman says for question day says selfish answer Shinx because it's my favorite. Real answer Absol because I want to see what other regional what other regions messengers of strife look like. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I mean, nothing wrong with liking Shinx. I mean, Shinx is a popular enough Pokemon, I think. And yeah, there's potential either way. I feel like almost every Pokemon has potential for a good regional variant. It just depends on what they do with it. Imagine a Luxray line that's like a leopard with like the spots and stuff. That could be kind of cool. Yep, very good. Yubi says, really, like I've said, I want the original variants to be given something rather than just make a new version of the Pokemon. Yeah, at least like I'm more so fine with it if it's like the original like evolves into it or like is involved in the process in some way. But like people were like, "Yo, Farfetch sucks. Give Farfetch something," and then they make a new Farfetch, and it's like, I mean, I like Surfetched and Galarian Farfetch, but normal Farfetch still sucks though. Like you didn't give it anything other than like something to juxtapose with the fact that it sucks so bad. So yeah, just kind of funny. Okay, Luminion. Get him with the Brick Break. Very good. Hey Janita, welcome in. Good to see you. Voices says for question today, Seal, Doduo, and more Oddish Final Evo editions. Ooh, very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, lots of potential on those ones. Absolutely, absolutely. I do continue to wonder if they will actually do more regional variants going forward, because there were so few of them in Scarlet and Violet. And I would be shocked if there was any new ones in Indigo Disc at this point. I think it's actually really, really unlikely. Because especially since we're not like really going to like a new region. Because I mean, we're going to, apparently Blueberry Academy is in Unova, but I seriously doubt they'd be like, oh, it's Univin Chatot or something like that. Like I seriously doubt it. So, you know, maybe, but we'll see. No. I'm personally, the fact that we have seen like zilch of Indigo Disc as far as like new Pokemon are concerned since like we saw Urchalon kind of leads me to believe that there's not going to be that many of them. Maybe I'll eat crow and there will be like a ton or something, but at this point I'm kind of convinced that that's the case. Like there just isn't a whole lot to show off as far as new Pokemon are concerned. As we'll use these potions. Okay, very good. Aw, Leia wanted food. Aw, sweet kitty. Sweet kitty. He says we could probably assume Dipplin evolves. Yeah, that seems to make sense. So yeah, that's true. There might be at least a Pokemon we don't know about. And yeah, in the form of that Dipplin evolution, that almost certainly has to be a thing because Dipplin can use Eviolite. So that has to be a thing. It only makes sense. But yeah, I wonder when they're gonna reveal that. Maybe they just won't. I don't know. Kind of weird. I'm used to them blowing all the new Pokemon like really early, so I don't know. We'll see. It's surprising because it comes out in like 3 weeks, right? Like 2 weeks? No, not 2 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. It's. Hold on, I gotta look. Isn't it like the? Hold on. Let me look at the calendar. It's like the. Isn't it like the 14th? Right? That sounds right. I think it's December 14th, and yeah, that's like 3 weeks from tomorrow. Or no, it's 2 weeks from tomorrow. Yeah, so they have a very limited time before it comes out to show us anything. Yeah, very interesting. How many Pokemon did we get until Mass? Not very many. We got it was just Dipplin, Sinistcha, Poltergeist, Ogerpon, Monkey Dory, Pheasantipity, Okidogi. I think that's it. I think. That's like, what, like 7? I don't know, something like that. Yeah, so not very many, just a small handful. Hey, John Bill, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh, I guess, yeah, Blood Moon Ursaluna too, but that's not a new Pokemon, that's just a new form. I mean, for all intents and purposes, it kind of is a new Pokemon because it literally can't even evolve from Ursaring. But, like, technically speaking, it's just a form. It is still the same species of Pokemon. Okay, very good. And then Trumbeak. Let's see. Yeah, we'll stay with Jelly Belly. That's fine. Ooh, John Bill says Mareep. Ooh, Mareep could be really good. Oh, they could make a cotton candy Mareep. That'd be kind of cute. I don't know why. That sounds adorable to me for some reason. And it helps that Mareep's shiny is already pink, too. So, you know, they could do something with that. They could do something. Oh, love Trumbeak so much. It looks like Phoenix Wright. I love him. Trumbeak, you're cool. Shmelody says, shaking my head, Lid's always worrying about the semantic classifications. Hey, what can I say? When you sit and write like monstrous spreadsheets of Pokemon data, where all the forms are like differentiated, like you come to be like, okay, yeah, very much so the forms are separate. I've even gotten to the point where I've started like in my head classifying like male Venusaur and female Venusaur separately because they do technically have separate forms. Yeah, so I'm starting to, it's funny, I never thought I would, but I'm actually starting to memorize which Pokemon do and do not have gender dimorphism. It's kind of wild. Oh, hold on, let me go back and fight this guy. May as well get the XP. Yeah, fun stuff. Yeah, nerd! Welcome in, SVS, it's good to see you. Is Ursaluna or Blood Moon a legendary? No, it's not a legendary. It's not a legendary. It is very strong, to be clear. But it is not at all legendary. It is literally just, you know, it's just a Pokemon. It effectively, like, as far as it's a static Pokemon for what it's worth. So, like, you know, it kind of falls into the same category as, like, you know, the Snorlax in Gen 1, for example, where it's like, oh yeah, it's a big, pretty strong Pokemon that you bump into as a part of progression. But it is not a legendary Pokemon. All right, Parasect goes down easy. Very nice. John Bell has redeemed change layout color white. I can't do white per se because of the way that my my overlay works. But I can do like kind of a silvery color. So hopefully that's acceptable. Here I can do it real fast. I gotta remember how to do it though. I definitely like set it up so I could do that. So yeah, give me just a sec here. Oh, that's right. I think I just need to bump the... Oh man, how did I do it? I've done this before, hold on. I've definitely done this before. Oh god, I'm tech illiterate today. Is it the Gamma? No, it's not the Gamma. Okay. Not the contrast. Hold on, I know I figured out how to do this before. Come on, what is it? This is driving me nuts. Oh dang, I can't remember. It's been so long since I had to do black or white. I just don't remember. Saturation maybe? Oh, that's what it is. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. But yeah, so I could do, and here, I'll up the brightness so it's like closer to white. I think that's about as close as I can get though without my stuff looking all weird. So hopefully that's acceptable. Yeah, there you go. Good stuff. Star says, I mean, I learned not too long ago that Ultra Beasts lost their sub-legendary status in Scarlet and Violet. Sub-legendary is a stupid term anyway. I don't like it. I know it's like an internal coding term or whatever, but yeah, I do not care for that term. That terminology is stupid and pointless. Sub-legendary. Mythical is already pointless too, but at least I know what it means. The criteria for quote-unquote sub-legendary is really freaking vague. Like, apparently, Monkey Dory, Okidogi, and Pheasantipity are considered sub-legendaries. It's like, what the fuck does that even mean? They're legendary Pokemon. It's stupid. Okay. Wait, why did I go to freaking Big Ed? Hold on. I'm not trying to play that game. Let's go to Pantal. Okay, beautiful. He says, what does legendary mean, Lids? I think it just means like basically Pokemon of like myth. Like Pokemon of like extreme like strength who are intrinsically tied to like the lore of like the region, or you know, obviously like it sort of depends on like which like region we're talking about and like how they interact with the story or whatever. But it's like, yeah, like if it's just like a mythological Pokemon that has like ties to important story elements of like, you know, either the story of the game or the story of the region or what have you. So, and of course I would say, yeah, they can't breed. They can't. They have like you know, other specific like traits that they share. So yeah. No, yeah, no. I think that the can't breed thing is like an important factor. There is a couple legendaries who can breed. Is it? Wait, actually, it might just be one. It's just Manaphy, right? But that's like a weird thing. That's like a weird quirk of it. Here, let me heal up real fast. So yeah, I guess that's my take. I don't know what the actual, maybe there's like a literal definition of it on like Bulbapedia or something. I don't know, but that's my take. Honestly, I would have personally been inclined to say that Paradox Pokemon are legendary, but apparently they're not. Like, apparently, it's weird, because there was very much, like, everyone was like, oh yeah, Ultra Beasts are definitely legendary, and then it was like, oh no, they're their own separate category, and I was like, what? I would have assumed just, like, based on, like, immediate impression that it would be, that Paradoxes are legendary, but I guess they're not. But luckily no one said that they were at the start, so it doesn't feel as weird for me to backpedal on it. Hey, there, Zach, welcome. Says OMZ, it's the official live stream. Hell yeah, been a while since I joined the stream because IRL's been busy, but glad to be able to join up again. Heck yeah, there, Zach. Heck yeah. Glad to have you. And this is why Bravo's being kind of a doucher. Yes, exactly, Yumi. Exactly. But yeah, no, I think that mythical and sub-legendary are pointless terms. I think they should just all be called, like, we all know what it's about. We all know that they're like special Pokemon. You know, it's a vibe. Like any Pokemon fan knows what it means when you say legendary. So it's like you don't have to. I hate over-categorization. It's like unnecessary. It's one thing to like lump things together that do actually have, you know, shared traits. But it's like when you get too into the like the folds of it, I guess, it just gets like overly complicated for no reason, and it's like really unnecessary. Driftblim, that Big Ed can fight. Oh, thank you for the sub with Prime, Throzak. I appreciate that. Very kind. OMG, 8 months. Legendary status used to be special. All these categories make it less so. Yep, agreed. Agreed. Yeah, thank you for Prime. I appreciate that. No, not run. God damn it. Imagine if you hit run and it cost you a turn. Can you imagine? That would be wild. Yumi says, no explicit criteria defines what makes a Pokemon legendary Pokemon. Instead, the only way to identify a Pokemon as belonging to this group is through statements from official media such as the games or anime. Interesting. That is true. For what it's worth, yeah, Sun and Moon actually is really good about that. Sun and Moon will literally have your Rotom Dex tell you if a Pokemon is legendary or not. Which is, yeah, kind of fascinating. So yeah, at least there's that. I like that because it comes from like an official source and it's not just a bunch of freaking dirt bops on Bulbapedia who are deciding what is and isn't canon with no empirical evidence. I'll never I know they've changed it since because everyone got really upset about it. I will never forget that time that Bulbapedia tried to make it so that Green and Leaf were the same character. Like that's Leaf, the female protagonist from Fire Red, Leaf Green, and then Green, the girl character you meet in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. They tried to combine their Bulbapedia pages, and I was like, these are separate. You can't just do that. You can't just be like, yo, these characters are literally the same person. It's just like, no, they're not. They serve different roles entirely. Yeah, it's just really funny. So I guess that's just, yeah, sub-legendary is an unnecessary term. That's why it's never been used. Yeah, I've never even like heard that term until relatively recently. It's because apparently like the legendary birds are sub-legendary. It's just like no one has ever in the entire history of Pokemon that I've experienced ever called Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno sub-legendary Pokemon. That is not a thing. But apparently they are, like as far as like the internal code is concerned. So it's like, that's so pointless. Like, no, I don't. I reject that. That's stupid. They are not the same, Yumi. I mean, they have similarities with one another because they're Leaf is, they're both based on concept art by Ken Sugimori of a female protagonist character, you know, that could have been in Red, Blue, and Yellow. But other than they're loosely based on that design, that's the only similar trait they share. One is a player character and one is not, and they serve completely different roles in their respective games. They're similar, but they're definitely not the same character. Okay, and then Primate, we go for the Poison Fang. Ooh, geez, Primate's kind of spooky, though. And then let me heal up. Oh, actually, I should probably go back for some Hyper Potions, huh? This is a little spooky. Yeah, I probably should. You know, the manga takes its own liberties, Star. It's definitely not the sort of thing where you should consider it to be like, oh, like it's, you know, Green and Leaf are the same because of the manga or whatever. Like, that is absolutely not a correct take, in my opinion. Because the manga literally has no, aside from just being approved by Game Freak, it has no affiliation with, like, the actual character designers or anything like that. So it's like, it's fine to enjoy the manga, and it's fine to, like, you know, be like, oh yeah, like they decided to merge the characters, you know, conceptually. But to say that that's like justification for them being the same character in the actual mainline games is silly, in my opinion. I love the idea of Paris Song, but I'm gonna skip it. It's a little dangerous to have Vanilla doing that sort of thing. So yeah, keep old moves. So we got a little close there. I do actually want to go back and get Hyper Potions for sure. I know the Leaf Green Erasure is quite troubling, Sloth fan. Star says, aren't some legendary Pokemon basically legendary Pokemon, and in code legendary Pokemon are just what we call mythical? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. At least not like in the recent games. I'm pretty sure Scarlet and Violet classifies mythicals as mythicals. Because Pokemon Company themselves have been using that term for a little while now. Since at least Gen 6, I want to say. Okay. Did you answer question of the day, SPS? I'm sorry if I missed it. If you want to repost it, I can try again. I just chat's kind of bumping. Okay, let me head back to the Pokemon Center. We'll heal up as well. But yeah, mainly I need to get Hyper Potions. Not trying to go into Aether Foundation without some medication. That's a recipe for disaster. I don't think they coined the term mythical when Victini was out. I'm pretty sure it was Gen 6. Because wasn't that the year that they did, like, what'd they call it? Like, the year of the mythical Pokemon or something like that? I remember there was, like, a promotion that they did for a long time where it was like, oh, like, every like, 2 weeks or something like that, there's a new mystery gift mythical Pokemon. Do y'all remember that? Well, that was Gen 6, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I remember the advertisements for it. I have the key art for it saved on my computer somewhere. Okay, so 20. God, that's like all of our money. We spent way too much money on clothes, y'all. Okay, Hyper Potions are good and locked. We got our Pokemans. So yes, very good. Oh, look how close Tim is. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, back we go. Yumi's got a quote for us. Says, in Japanese media, mythical Pokemon and legendary Pokemon have always been presented as distinct groups. In non-Japanese media prior to Generation 5, mythical Pokemon and legendary Pokemon were both considered to be legendary Pokemon, and the term mythical was unused. Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, it's sort of something they decided to, like, go in and retroactively, like, amend since the Japanese content was doing it that way. Interesting. Maybe. I don't, like I said, it was either Gen 6 or Gen 7. I don't remember the details, Star. But it was something like that, for sure. Okay. Very good. Yeah, Pokemon's 20th anniversary. Yeah, that sounds right to me. Also, yay, Toxic. Let's go. Okay, and we're off to the top floor. Okay, so SBS has question of the day for us. Says I was gonna say Breloom for yeah, regional variant. But oh, the god, chat's moving so quickly. But Parasect needs it more. Imagine Galar giving us a ground bug type with a large truffle in place of a parasitic. But oh, truffle sect. I don't know. That's cute. That's cute. I like it. Arcana says I can barely watch stream because Leia wants to sleep in front of the screen. Aw, cute. Very nice. Very nice. Yumi says, since Gen 5, the two groups are presented as distinct groups in all official media. For example, several games since have promoted that every legendary Pokemon can be obtained in a particular set of games, even though not all mythical Pokemon can be. Yes, that is true. That is true, yeah. I'm definitely not, at this point, I'm not disputing that those two are separate groups, but I do draw the line at sub-legendary. I think that's stupid. Because then it's like, is it sub-legendary and then like, what, sub-legendary? Where it's like, oh yeah, what is, what are the Ultra Beasts or whatever? Are they just Ultra Beasts or I don't know. It's all stupid. Hey Jackie, thank you so much for the sub with Prime. I appreciate that. Hello, welcome in. We're just bitching about Pokemon labels, legendaries, sub-legendaries, that sort of thing. Feel free to give your spicy hot takes on that. I'd love to hear. Voices says for question day says would have been fun to have a Hitmon getting a variant. Oh, I want to see. Yeah, I want to see more Hitmon love. I love Hitmon. Hitmontop is my second favorite Pokemon. So yeah, the more Hitmon love, the better. I've always thought that it'd be cool if there was like a Hitmon Sumo, a nice sumo wrestler evolution for Tyrogue. Also, have y'all seen the gold beta sprites for like the original Tyrogue? The original Tyrogue's kind of cute though. It's like actually I really like it because it's so like, I don't know, it's really tubby and funny looking. I like him. Like look him up. The beta design for Tyrogue. I actually really like it. I like regular Tyrogue too, but beta Tyrogue is like, I don't know, he kind of hits different. Yeah, everyone's favorite Jackie has joined the chat. Very good, very good. Yeah, Faba goes down nice and easy. A legendary adjacent. Oh god. I hate that star. I absolutely hate that. A category within legendary. But then yeah, like it's just gonna keep getting stupider and stupider. It's just like, oh well, like these Pokemon are legendary, but like they're not quite sub-legendaries and they're not quite mythicals, so it's like, oh, it's a sub-legendary. It's gonna keep snowballing. I hate it. Like I say, I don't mind like certain categorization methods that fans have come up with. Like I think generation is a really good example of like a non-official term, but we all agree on what it means, at least sort of. There's still some people to this day who don't quite get it, but I won't get into all that. Point is, it gives us a rough idea of like the ballpark of which, you know, which games we're talking about or whatever. But then, like, when you get into, like, all this, like, oh, it's a pseudo-legendary, and it's just like, oh, and a pseudo-legendary means that it has these very specific stats or whatever, and it's like, this is a pointless term. This is a pointless term. Like, regional bird and regional mammal, which used to be regional rodent, but then things stopped being rodents, and then they were like, well, whatever, I guess we still want to have a term. And it's just like, eventually we'll get to like, oh, it's the regional Pokemon. It's just like, come on. Okay. Onward into the laboratory we go. Yeah, the Type Null is, at least if Sun and Moon is to be believed, Schmelody, Type Null and Silvally are both legendary Pokemon. But see, that's definitely one of those kinds of Pokemon, though, would be like, is it a sub-legendary? Because it's, like, kind of got its own weird thing going on, and it breaks a lot of the, like, quote-unquote rules for legendary Pokemon. Like, I don't know. They don't mention anything about it being a sub-legendary in Sun and Moon, though. It just has Rotom go, wow, it's a legendary Pokemon. It's like, yep, it's a legendary. Easy enough. Yeah, Cosmog is legendary. Kubfu is legendary. Yep, these are both true. These are both true. Ooh, also, look at all this muck on the field right here. Crazy. Here, let me swap. Let's do... I think Big Ed should be fine here, right? Maybe he's a little slow for this. Maybe do Pontal. Yeah, tricky. Sarge says, you know what's weird going off the rules for generations? Since Legends Arceus is supposed to be a mainline game, it should be a new gen. It is, well, it's a weird case for sure. Typically, like, as far as I've come to understand, a new generation starts once you get the flagship game, which Legends Arceus is not a flagship game. And to be clear, a flagship game is like the pair, right? Like the initial pair. That has been one consistent pattern that we've had since Gen 1. There's always a quote-unquote flagship pair that starts a new generation. So Legends Arceus is Gen 8 because it's not a flagship game. It does introduce new Pokemon in it, which is a relatively recent phenomena. That started in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, that they would introduce games mid-generation that had brand new Pokemon. So that doesn't break any of the rules. Yeah, so basically, yeah, Gen 8, it consists of Sword and Shield, which is the flagship game, of course. And then you get Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which, you know, it's just a remake. And then Legends Arceus, which is a very unusual game, but it is not, even though it introduces new Pokemon, it is not a flagship game. It is not a pair of games. So it is not able to be the start of a new generation, basically. So yeah. Legends Arceus is Gen 8, Scarlet and Violet are Gen 9 for obvious reasons. Also, this muck is very rude. I guess I do have to go back out to Jelly Belly. Or I'm trying to think of what else I could do. I wonder how well... Maybe Big Ed could take a hit after all. We'll try that. Big Ed's got this. Just keep, like, hitting me with physical moves, please. Yeah, that seems to be also... I think that's still consistent. I mean, we've never gotten new starters outside of, yeah, like, the flagship titles. So, yeah, that is true. I mean, obviously, I know we got, like, regional variants in Hisui, but that's different. It's different. Yeah, very interesting stuff. Oh, he knocked off my Eviolite. What a bastard. Why did I go Discharge? Well, I'll take the Paralysis, I suppose. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are Gen 7, because they, even though they are a pair of games, but they do not introduce any new Pokemon. So yeah, it's, they are, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, are in fact Gen 7 games, which is a very, very common misconception. A lot of people think that because they were on the Switch that they are the start of Gen 8. They are not. They are very much not. Jackie says, how has the Aether Takeover been going? So far so good. Haven't run into any trouble. You know, we haven't lost any Pokemon, so that's good. Some of these battles have been a little tough for me, but you know. Technically speaking, Psycho Sausage, you're right in that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are the first games to... They're the first mainline games to feature Melmetal and Meltan, but they're not technically the game that introduced them. Pokemon Go is, so despite Pokemon Go being a spin-off, it very much saves Let's Go from a weird caveat, for sure. Yeah, technically Pokemon Go is what introduced that Pokemon. John Bell says, I say new region with new Pokemon equals new gen. That's an interesting take. Because by that logic, I'm trying to think if there's anything. No, I guess that's because Hisui's just Sinnoh, so I guess there isn't anything that would like contradict that. That would still all just be the flagship games. So yeah, interesting. Although we do have technically Kitakami is like a new region. So it's like, but it's also part of Scarlet and Violet. So yeah. I mean, does that mean that Scarlet and Violet is Gen 9, but Kitakami, the DLC for Scarlet and Violet, is Gen 10? Good stuff. Baton Pass, we don't need. We should have gotten Galarian Killing Clang. Oh, that would have been really cool, actually. I would have liked that. Yeah, they could have gone like real steampunk with it, SPS. That has a lot of potential. No, spin-off games are an interesting case. A lot of people don't know spin-off games actually do fall into generation categories. Their rules are a little bit different, though. The main thing that you can take away is that the term generation, more or less what it actually means, as far as I understand anyway, it's basically a window of time. It's basically it's part of the same generation if it's the window of time between flagship titles. So the window of time between Sword and Shield coming out and Scarlet and Violet coming out is Gen 8. And so any spin-off game that came out in that time period is a Gen 8 game. So for example, new Pokemon Snap is a Gen 8 game. So yeah, fun stuff. Or wait, is it? Did it come out? Did new Pokemon Snap come out? Did that come out after Sword and Shield? If it didn't, it's Gen 7. I can't remember, though. I can't remember. I can't remember right now. Well, this is kind of problematic, isn't it? Can't really do a whole lot to this thing. I guess I'll just crunch it. Yeah, we'll just crunch it. To make Aura the start of Gen 4. Yeah, I know, yeah. In addition to XD and Coliseum being spin-offs, yeah, they do introduce some new Pokemon. But yeah, no, they are Gen 3, definitely. Schmelly says it has to do with transferring, right? Well, no, there's a difference between generation as a catch-all term and mainline generation, basically. There is a difference. But generation, like, as far as like the broader spectrum, it is all Pokemon games. Yeah, you see what I mean, Schmeldy? It feels weird to say Coliseum and XD aren't Gen 3 games when they have full compatibility with Gen 3. But they're still spin-offs. Yeah, no, I don't make that kind of exception because it's like, yeah, it's everything that takes. So for example, Stadium, Pokemon Stadium 1 is a Gen 1 game. Pokemon Stadium 2 is a Gen 2 game. Coliseum is a Gen 3 game. Battle Revolution is a Gen 4 game. Pokemon Dash is a Gen 3 game. Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team is a Gen 3 game. So yeah. They're just not mainline. They're not mainline Gen 3 games, but yeah. It's still it is still a Gen 3 game. So yeah, there you go. That's my understanding of how it works anyways. According to what I've read on the Bulbapedias and the Cerebees and such. Okay, get him with the Poison Fang. Amy says if they made a new Stadium game right now, would it be Stadium 3 or Pokemon Stadium 9? That's a good question. Like, is it a sequel number or is it representative of the generation that it's currently in? I guess technically we don't know. Oh no, Goggles. Goggles is making Jackie sleep on the couch. The sand. Schmelly says Pokemon Rangers also a Gen 3 game. I know, yeah, the first one, yeah, because it's on the DS, but yeah, it is a Gen 3 game. That is correct. That is correct. It does not have anything to do with the console that the game is on. Is an important factor to consider. That's why it's, you know, it is a little bit odd, but yeah, like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is a Gen 7 game, even though it's on Switch. And for what it's worth, Gen 6 and 7 are both on 3DS, so, you know. Take that for what you will. SPS says this generation talk has reminded me of why I stopped talking Pokemon for years. I mean, ultimately, like, none of it really matters. It's all pointless terminology. It's just Pokemon fans like to argue semantics, so. I like to fight fire with fire, so like the people who want to be all like, oh, like this is a sub-legendary and this is that, I'd be like, all right, well let me just bounce back at you with facts and logic. It's good stuff. I wouldn't necessarily say useful, but it is for the right people with the right you know mentality, headspace, it can be fun to categorize things, and that's nice. It's nice to have fun with, like, you know, labels, but there is a point where it's like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna vehemently deny the label even though it technically fits because I just don't like the vibe of it, and that happens a lot in the Pokemon fandom. So I think that, like, once it gets to that point, which Pokemon fans are really, really good about doing, like, oh, it's not this, it's that, because of, you know, XYZ arbitrary reasons. It's just like, all right, whatever. This has gone from, like, a fun labeling session to, like, a obnoxious, you're arguing with me about something that's not canon anyways. But yeah, good stuff. I do have a sneaking suspicion that as far as Pokemon games go, we are very closely closing in on Pokemon, I think, itself trying to, like, distance itself from those kinds of labels. I think we are gonna get to a point where all of, like, the norms, the quote unquote requirements for, like, oh, this is that and this is this, I think that we're gonna slowly start to see them, like, you know, push that and be like, oh, well, like, this doesn't count and that does count, and then, yeah, it's gonna get real messy real soon, I guarantee it. I mean, hence you already have people being like, Legends Arceus is a spinoff. No, it's not, it's mainline. Oh, but it has compatibility with Pokemon Home, and you can move Pokemon in and out of it between those games. It's just like, oh, well, so is Coliseum mainline? It's like, no, it's not mainline, it's a spinoff. Yeah, you're already starting to see those sorts of boundaries being broken, so it's only gonna get worse from here, I think. Yeah, exactly, Throzak. Exactly. No confirmation from any, like, first-party sources, but yeah, me and my friends all agree that you're wrong, so you are. It's great stuff. He says, do you think they'll ever make a new starter trio that isn't grass, fire, water? I hope not. I feel like that's the one, like, quote-unquote, like, rule that I actually would like to remain intact, to be honest. Just because it is so nice. It's just very, very visually pleasing to, like, see. But I suppose it's possible that they, you know, do something wacky one of these days and, it, you know, everything changes. Is possible. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Oh no, did I miss someone else's question of the day? I'm sorry. I really am trying to keep track of it, but just chat moves so quickly sometimes. Oh, Thurzak's got it. Okay, yeah. I want a regional Altaria, maybe a Stormcloud, make it Dragon Electric or Flying Electric. Heck yeah, I love that idea. Stormcloud Altaria, that rules. Okay. Yeah, we are making our way through Aether at a pretty breakneck pace, I will say. I'm quite pleased with the progress. I know this, it always takes a little bit longer than I expect it to in this place. A lot of battles. Oh, yeah, water electric Stormcloud, that could be fun. Yeah, just drop flying and dragon and then just do water electric. That's fun. That's fun, I like it. Thank you for the water redemption, Thurzak. I appreciate it. I could actually use it right now, frankly. I've been a little dehydrated. Very good. Very good, very good. Okay, let's go. Okay, and I think we get mauled, that's not the right word, attacked by a group of Aether Foundation employees here. Arcanine says the grass type should have been called plant type and the steel type should have been called metal type. There's a lot of those kind of things. I've always thought that ground sounded a little awkward. They could have called that earth. I've also heard the argument that you could just merge rock and ground together and call it earth. Not a terrible idea. But yeah. I've heard nature type. Nature is a little too vague though, in my opinion, because nature could be like a lot of things. You know, obviously, like, you think nature, you think, oh, like, yeah, foresty or whatever. But, like, nature could be, like, rock, ground, water, You know, it like, I mean, as the word implies, it could be like literally all of nature. I doubt they want to combine those types together. So yeah, I would say yeah, either like obviously like grass type is fine, but like yeah, plant type is probably more in line with what we're working with. Okay. Get the Pelipper. Pikachu type, very nice, very nice. Yeah, Bug is another one that could be nature, yeah, for sure. Uwu type, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Literally every type but steel. Yeah, yeah. Maybe Ghost. Ghost, I guess. Ghost is not particularly natural. I don't know. I don't know, is it? I don't know. It's sort of a weird vibe. I don't know. Maybe. So, I don't know if I want to fight a Mudsdale with Jelly Belly, to be honest. Puntal, why don't you come out? Yeah, Porygon definitely isn't nature. It's true. It's true. Could make a cyberspace type or something. I don't know. Digital type. That'd be interesting. I don't know. I don't think I want them to introduce any more new types, though, to be honest. Let's see, that would have sucked. I think I'm kind of checked out. I'm kind of checked out on new types. I don't think there needs to be more. 18 is enough. Don't make me memorize a new type matchup. It literally took me 3 full generations to figure out how the fuck berries work. Yeah, 18's a nice number, divisible by 2 and 3. Yeah, I agree. I think 18 is a nice number. Plus, like, it would sure be awkward if we had Terapagos come out in Indigo Disc with, you know, being the all-type Pokemon or whatever. And then, like, all of a sudden it's like, oh, there's a new type, and that's the one type Terapagos is not. Just be kind of funny. Then again, I suppose it wouldn't be the first time, because we did have Arceus had to get a new plate once Fairy was a thing. But I don't know. I digress. I digress. I think it's flavorful at 18, and yeah, let Terapagos have its time in the terastolite, if you will. Jack says, how dare he use a ground type move on you? Alola Raichu is right there. I know, that's what I'm saying. Beat up How. No one cares. No one cares about How. But everyone cares about Wick. Hello, Wick. How are you? What happened to Lily? Don't you know anything? I imagine she's with the president. That's where I'm going. That's all I need to know. The president? That's Ms. Lucamine, right? She's a really nice person, so I'm sure she'll listen to us if we explain everything. Yeah, she's real nice, as long as you mean nothing to her. But I'm afraid the doors have been locked. Again. That's not stopping me. I can't read. Just kidding. Jack said, I want her to give me a hug and tell me things are gonna be okay. I know, yeah, she's so nice. She's a nice lady. I do find her character inclusion so bizarre. Don't get me wrong, she's nice. Her design is great. I'm glad she's here. But she literally doesn't do anything the entire game. She gives you a TM, but like anyone could have done that. It's kind of bizarre. I don't understand why she exists, but I'm glad she does. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. I mean, I can respect your take, even though, like I say, I like Wick's design. So I'd rather have her be here than have her not be here. But she is very much like just a character who kind of exists just to be attractive. At least that's my interpretation of her. Okay, we gotta beat up Faba one more time. Oh no, we gotta fight these guys first. Then we'll beat up Faba. Yeah, it seems, yeah, that's kind of the, she's basically like the, kind of like their maid, I guess you'd say. I was gonna say butler, but like, I guess, you know, it's weird because she's not like dressed the part or anything like that. Oh my god, the frame rate on that Golbat though. Hang in there. Yeah, caretaker, yeah. Basically, like, while Lucamine was like busy being a terrible mother, Wick was like, yeah, like the one who actually like raised effectively Gladiator and Lily. That's like implied. Like she's kind of like, I guess, like nanny. You call her that. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice at least. Makes me want to learn more about Wick, to be honest, because yeah, they really don't tell us a whole lot about her. I wish it'd be cool if they dived more into her relationship with Lily and Gladian. Obviously, she like calls them, you know, like Master Gladian and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I'd just be really interesting. Hey, I think it's cool, SBS. Whatever. What do you know? Okay, Poison Fang. What can I say? I like edgy boys. What can I say? Paralysis. Oh, it's just on the Golbat though. It's fine. Yeah, does he have carpal tunnel? Yeah. He has wrist pain. Yeah, he's just he's got early in life arthritis. That's actually quite tragic. Cut the boy a break. No, Vanilla, you cannot evolve. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you for the water redemption, Mabel. I appreciate that. Okay. Star says, Wick had style. She had flair. She was there, and that was how she became the nanny. Wait, hold on. Is this a reference to something? I don't know. I'm whooshing it. Time for therapy. Good luck. Thank you so much, Jackie. I was gonna say, have a good time at therapy. You know, have a safe time at therapy. I don't know. I'll see you later. In any case, yeah. Take care. Okay, let's go, Faba. How do y'all feel about multi-battles? I don't know if I'm a big fan of them. Where like you don't like it's a double battle, but you only get your one Pokemon and then you have an AI. I don't know. I've never been a big fan of them, to be honest. I don't really enjoy them. I would prefer to just double battle these two, honestly. Oh, I see. Yeah, see, it completely whooshed it. I'm not even familiar. Not even familiar at all, Star. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. A big old dang reference that I just don't know. I don't watch TV. This is fine. Yeah, let me hit the Slowbro with the crunch. Ooh, a Ludian. Get some Ludians in the chat. Ooh, and now that you got the shields up, my moves are gonna do like no damage. Do I have a better alternative here? Pontal, I guess? Yeah, let me go into Pontal before that yawn pops. Okay, ooh, very well done, Hal. I appreciate that. Wow, that's a lot of damage. This is more than I was expecting from my Ludian. You always underestimate the Ludian, but the Ludian's always prepared. Okay, so well, dang. Now I have to. Yeah, let's Toxic. Why not? We'll Toxic the Bruxish. At least Hal's putting in some work here. I do appreciate that, for what it's worth. And in a Nuzlocke, multi-battles are actually kind of nice, just because, like, it's just one more Pokemon for to soak up damage instead of yours. That's nice in that regard. Okay. Decidueye. Okay, and we go for quick attack. Oh, okay. Okay. I haven't really been like online to like observe what's going on with all of that. I try to avoid I guess, like, politically charged topics while I'm on Twitter because it's a easy recipe for depression. But yeah, I have heard of that. I've heard of that, and I'm very vaguely aware of what's going on with all that. Okay, Hypno for the finish. Can probably go back out to Muck for this one. Haha, gotcha, bitch. God, the animation's really cool. Very nice. The reflect is down. Now the crunch for the finish. Yeah, we're doing good today. We're doing good. I'm surprised we kind of swept up Aether Foundation relatively easily. It usually gives us a lot harder of a time. Although we do still have Guzma coming up, which is always a tricky one. I'm a little nervous about that. I believe multiple times in this upcoming fight we have bumped into problems against Guzma, so we will see how that goes. I've literally never even installed TikTok, to be honest. It just seems really, really like gross there. So yeah, I don't have any desire to look into that, to be honest. I've gotten no inclination that there's any positivity to be had from that experience. I'm sure there isn't in you know, isolation, but yeah, I'd rather not deal with it, to be honest. The less social media I have, the better. I already kind of regret like getting on that Twitter roll. I use it for like news stuff, which is why I still have it, but I kind of wish that I had never gotten one in the first place, to be honest. That way I just wouldn't have had the situation where I would even feel the need to continue to use it. Also, Gladian like literally murdering people in cold blood. That's crazy. Hey, it's the boy. Oh, there's like an Uku billion Team Skull thugs in this place. So the Foundation really was working together with Team Skull. This is like way too mind-blowing to think about right now. Lids, let's lock some skulls together for now. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It can be kind of hard though sometimes, depending on like, you know, what you've got going on. It can be a little tricky to like finally commit to like uninstalling a social media app or whatever. And yeah, it took me a while to finally like just delete my Facebook. But yeah, I got toxic vibes from Facebook, so I just completely abandoned it. And yeah, frankly, I've got a lot of toxic vibes from Twitter. Thank God I don't actually really interact with people on there, because I would probably lose my mind if I did. And every once in a while, I'll still see like a really, really negative post that just kind of puts me in a really bad headspace afterwards. It's just like, just people kind of posting out into the void, like really, really, I don't know, just depressing thoughts or whatever. It's just like, I didn't really log in to do. I just wanted to see like cute anime girls or whatever on Twitter. I didn't want to see like, oh, this is depressing as hell. You know what I mean? It just feels kind of bad. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still I every once in a while I have that thought of like, maybe I should just uninstall it because it's kind of a bad vibe. Okay, another Team Skull. And I think this last one just doesn't even fight us, which is funny. All right, let's keep. We'll get him with the Poison Fang. Hey, Jelly Belly dodging, very nice. Jelly Belly is nimble today. Goddamn, I'll take it. We get one more Jelly Belly, just finish it off? No, okay. I guess that was just a little too much to ask for, but yeah, fair enough. All right, Eradicate down. Okay, so yeah, I believe next up is Guzma. Real quick though, I want to go heal and make sure that we are all good to take him on, because we know he's a pain. I think we'll go with the same strategy we've been going with, using Big Ed to try and do as much damage as possible, hopefully knock him into emergency exit territory immediately, while also not having to worry about getting one shot. So yeah, definitely a thing to go with. Can I level up Noibat to get him to evolve? Good question. Oh, he is right there, isn't he? You're right, SBS. How close is he? He's not. Oh, do I have a rare candy, maybe? Ooh, that could be kind of good, though. Maybe that's the thing. I have... Oh, I do have one? Oh, hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Tim, it's time! Air Slash, yes, you can have that. You can have Air Slash. Oh, hell yeah. Good call, SBS. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. That is the good stuff. Yes, exactly, Star. Very good. Tim is evolving! Oh my god, it took so long. It took so long. Level 48. Ugh. But there it is. There it is. Oh, I love Lily. She's great. She's great. And we get ourselves a beautiful Noivern at long last. God, I really want this to get across the finish line so we never have to use Noibat for that long again. Oh god, I hope not, SBS. I hope not. But now that we do have the Noivern, it's not a terrible idea to like lead with it and try and do that. Cause yeah, we can do super effective damage for the Golisopod. You'll think that let's see, are we a special or physical attacker? I can't remember. Looks like special. Y'all think Air Slash? Y'all think Air Slash would knock it below 50%? I think it would, right? Surely. Yumi says, and you get to team up with Lily in the Battle Tree and Ultra, and she has a Revolve Me. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, point for Ultra, heck yeah. Don't you team up with Lily in the Battle Tree and Sun and Moon as well? I think she does. Pretty sure. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm pulling that out of nowhere. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I remember that too, Thorozak. Yeah, he weirdly gets Noivern like really early. It's very bizarre. Okay, but yeah, in any case, let's go. Guzma, don't give us too much trouble, okay? Lily only battles at all in Ultra? Is that really? I could swear I remember her being in Sun and Moon, but yeah, I guess I'm just mixing it up. Crazy. Ugh, so I'm not strong enough. All the days I struggled alone and lonely. It was all for nothing. Is that it? Well, that sounds like Linkin Park lyrics. Hey, it's me. Hated boss who beats you down and never lets up. Yeah, Big Bad Guzma is here. I did that spoiled little brat a favor and crushed him. Yeah, that was me. You know, I kind of like you, kid. Leaving home like that, wanting to get stronger and stronger. You had some real guts. Going so far as to coming over to Team Skull and rejecting your own mother, that was impressive. And now it's your turn. You little misfits keep getting all up in my grill like a cloud of smoke that I can't brush away. Time to put out the fire at the source. All right, here we go. Very nice, Yumi. All right, Guzma, be nice, okay? You've definitely given me some hard times before, so be cool. All right, and Tim with the Noivern debut. Let's go. Wait, actually, does Super Fang pop? Would Super Fang pop the emergency exit? It literally does 50%. Chat? Does that work? It cuts the target's HP in half. So that would work in theory, right? Like guaranteed? Yeah, that's the only thing that kind of has me wondering is like, yeah, if it's, what if it like rounds up and then it doesn't pop? That would sure be lame. Forget if it rounds up or down. Okay, maybe I should just go for the air slash just in case then. But that's a fun idea. Yeah, we'll just go for the air slash. This will probably work. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Okay, the Masquerain. Yes, air slash does more damage, yeah. Yep. Okay, let me... I just kind of want to suss out what the Masquerain's gonna do here. Oh, shit, it doesn't have like Icy Wind or something like that, does it? Okay, no, it just goes for air slash. Okay. I'm feeling a little nervous. Feeling a little nervous on this one. I'm gonna swap to Big Ed. Oh, good call, Yumi. Good call. Okay, go for the smackdown. Yeah, Tim should. Oh my God, Big Ed, please hang in there. Big Ed should be able to, or sorry, Tim should be able to put in some work going forward here. I think. I definitely think that's now going to be a thing. Okay, Masquerain's down. Oh, that was a lot more damage than I wanted it to be. Okay, Golisopod comes back out. I think we go back into Tim. Aerial should kill here. It's I'd rather hit it with something that I know will hit, because I think Air Slash does have 95% accuracy. But I think even on the physical side, Aerial Ace definitely kills from here. I do got to be careful of first impression, but I think we can tank that okay. And we dodge it anyways. Very nice. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Okay, Ariados is all that's left. I think we can stay in on that one. Go for Air Slash. Ooh, Sucker Punch. Okay, fair enough. We'll heal after this. Ariados goes right down. Ooh, yeah, Tim landed the crits too. We'll take it. We'll take it. Tim's excited to be a big old Noivern. I can see that. And I'm excited to have a Noivern. I've used Noivern before. I used it in a Sword and Shield run once. It's actually pretty decent, despite the 4x weakness to ice. Okay, Pinsir's all that's left. I think we can fight that. We go ahead and heal up. We got the X Scissor. How much damage? Ooh, we eat it up. We eat it up. Very good. Okay. Keep on air slashing. Ba-boom! Ha-ha! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited that Noivern's putting in work. It feels like the team is like finally like truly online now. We got the Muck, we got the Noivern. This is the good stuff, chat. This is the good stuff for sure. Yeah, thanks for the assists, SPS. I do appreciate it. I always do. I always appreciate chat's input because I, despite, you know, my consistency at playing Pokemon, it does not... My consistency at playing Pokemon games does not equate to my ability in Pokemon games. I play them a lot. That doesn't make me good at them. Practice does not necessarily make perfect. I can't remember if we fight Lucamine here or if that's just an Ultra. Does anyone remember? It's been so long since we played OG Sun and Moon. So yeah, I think I want to say that we do fight her here and in Ultra Space. I think. Yeah, I have 0 foresight. I mean, you're not wrong. Like, I know you're trying to talk trash, but like it's not really insulting when you're right, you know? Others, because I have the same issue. Yeah, it can be tricky. It can be tricky. It's Pokemon. It's really easy to just Unga Bunga through a Pokemon game, you know, just mash A. But you know, it doesn't always go well. Ah, Liz, it's been a while since I last saw you. What? You came? You actually came to help me, Liz? Thank you, thank you. So you know one another. A gifted young trainer like Liz, and she bothers with someone like you. How disappointing. I don't need your approval, Mother, or your permission. I will save Cosmog. My, you do say such incomprehensible things. Calling me Mother? I don't have any children. Certainly not any wretched children who would run off and reject my love. I still, like, to this day, cannot believe that this is the plot that they went with in a Pokemon game. Wow, parental abuse in my Pokemon game? Crazy. Anyways. You failed to convince me to listen to you. You don't even have the strength of a trainer. The only thing that you've ever done on your own is steal someone else's research material. You're not beautiful enough for my world. But fine, since you're here anyways, you can watch me summon my sweet beast. And then, you can leave. I'm not being foolish or selfish. I'm asking you to listen, Mother. Do not sacrifice Cosmog for that beast's sake. If you open the Ultra Wormhole, Cosmog will die. You're right, it probably will die. Because I'm going to force it to use its power whether it wants to or not. Maybe if you really had been a daughter to me, I would have listened to you. Too bad. God, she's such a bitch. I hate her, but like I hate her in the way that you're supposed to like love a villain, right? It's just like villains are just enjoyable for how fucking villainous and evil they are. And she's so good. She's such a fucking bitch, and I hate her. No, it's true. It's just not. You wouldn't expect to have such a like, I guess, intense message in a kid's game, right? When you got games like Scarlet and Violet's over here, like, oh yeah, like this is my treasure, and then it's just like, oh yeah, this is my parental abuse directly in front of others. It's just like, damn, you know what I mean? It's just kind of a. Usually Pokemon's like, you gotta read between the lines to get the like gritty stuff, but this one is just like, oh yeah, no, Lucamine is just straight up like verbally and emotionally abusive. Oh, what do you think? It's my private collection, my precious babies. They will be preserved here for eternity. No, not the Slowpoke! No! Also, this never gets resolved. Even after you beat her, these guys are all still frozen. It's kind of sad. No, it's true, but like a lot of Scarlet and Violet's messaging is like read between the lines. Like it's never outright like directly in front of you. You never see anybody bully another person in Scarlet and Violet. You're only ever told that bullying occurred. As opposed to this, where it's Lucamine is literally verbally abusing Lily in front of us. You know what I mean? She is like actively just being like, you're not my daughter, you suck, you abandoned me, I hate you, you're a bitch. You know, like she's doing it directly in front of us. That's why it's so jarring, I think, is because it's one thing to have it be where you read between the lines, but like when it's literally demonstrated in front of us, it's just like, damn, that's kind of intense, you know? Yeah, it's fine. The Slowpoke hasn't realized it's frozen yet. Oh no. After he gets thawed out, he'll be like, oh, I'm feeling kind of chilly all of a sudden. Good stuff. Paradox is the best part of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon shows this all, but then does a it's not her fault kind of thing when she tells Lily to run. I know, yeah. They try and play this stupid fucking the whitewashing of Lusamine is easily one of the worst elements of that game, but I've been on that rant a billion times. I don't feel like doing it right now. They're not really bullying Penny Star. They're just trying to recruit her. They're just trying to recruit her to Team Star. And they're kind of being assholes about it, but I wouldn't really call it bullying. The daughter who stole my Cosmog from me and the son who took my Type Null. All I ever did was give you all the love I had, and all you did was betray me. You have no right to ask for my attention now. What? Daughter? Son? Wait, you all are family? Yeah, it's not racial whitewashing, Yumi. That's not actually what that word means. It has come to mean that in recent times. But whitewashing just means make you look like, you know, good when you're not actually good. That's what it means. On the Google. Perhaps once we were, sweet Hal, but those wretches besides me, it doesn't matter now. None of that matters now. I know, yeah, like, freaking put it together, Hal. Takes him long enough. No, that's not what it means, Yumi. It's not what it means. It can be used in that context, but that's not what that word actually means. I've had people get confused about that in the past. For what it's worth, it is not a racial term, at least not originally. I'm using it in the traditional sense. But now I have Cosmog itself inside of the crate here. If I use its entire body, how many ultra wormholes will I be able to open? How many sweet beasts will come to me then? Please, stop. If you make it use too much of its power, you don't understand what will happen. Like when we ran away from the paradise, it couldn't even move for ages after that. If you use too much of its power, it will die. I will open the ultra wormhole for you. Come to me, my sweet beast. Yep, that's exactly what it is, Star. That is exactly what it means. Yep. In terms of literature, it typically means to paint a villainous character or a character that exhibits villainous traits with, you know, traits of, you know, say heroism, or like basically trying to be like, oh, they did it, like, even though like it was maybe originally written to be like evil, it's retroactively taken to be like, oh, well, like people liked this character, so let's try and pretty them up a little bit, make it so that they're not quite as, you know, deplorable, so that we can market them better or whatever, or what have you. And that's exactly what happened with Lusamine. Is they took a character who's deplorable, who you're supposed to hate because she's a creepy, disgusting villain. But they tried to make her more palatable in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. She's like, oh yeah, no, she's just misunderstood. Like, you know, despite the fact that she literally freezes Pokemon and puts them in her evil lair. And it's like, oh yeah, she's misunderstood. Okay, cool, gotcha. Am I reading a dictionary? No, it's just that I've had people try and like be like, don't use that word, it's racist or whatever, and it irritates me when people do. Because they just don't know what that word means. They take the online interpretation of that word and then try and be like, you're not allowed to use that word. It's just like, I can use it in the literature sense. Please, just, and then also, yeah, just Google it. Just Google it. It'll tell you what it means, I promise. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into all that because that's a little too spicy for my chat. You see, all over Alola. You must be so noisy, even inside there. What an annoying Pokemon. The only thing I need from you is your power. But I will admit, it looks like that power has served me well. There should be plenty of beautiful beasts appearing all around Alola as we speak. Look on Akala and Pony, even on Mele Mele Island. And then I'm just vacantly staring. I'm just like, head empty, no thoughts. I love fucking Alola protagonist. It's good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Hey, Buzzwole, it's the boy. Yeah, exactly, Star. You know, it totally does have that, like, yeah, like emoji smiley face energy, but like, just like absolutely zero brain cells. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah, look at those ads. Look at those biceps. That's what I'm looking at. The biceps are insane. Buzzwole's nice too, but I'm talking about Hala. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, just kidding. Also, hi, Tapu Koko. How's it going? Yeah, Buzzwole's a funny Pokemon. I enjoy it quite a bit. Probably one of my favorite Ultra Beasts. Although, not my favorite. I think I like Nihilego the best. I just like how well it's marketed and stuff. Also, it looks like Lily. I did absolutely nothing with that, weirdly. Madam Prez, the experiment was a success, huh? Looks like it's time to catch this wicked Ultra Beast to beat down these annoying upstarts. Yeah, more urgency than the Darkest Day. I know, right? It's almost like it's a well-contained plot with, like, you know, a start and a finish, as opposed to Sword and Shield, which forgot to do the start part. Yeah, it's good stuff. I'll stop the beast. My partner Null was born to be a beast killer. How, you take Guzma. Lids, stop the president. If we don't, Alola will be flooded with beasts. Lids, we have to get Nebby back. What a disappointment. To think you're also small-minded. You're going to startle my sweet beast. Lids, it looks like I'll need to silence you first. Okay, we do fight her here. Okay, good to know. So there's 2 Luzamine fights in this game, but there's only 1 in Ultra. Yeah, exactly, throws that. Yeah, Swish. Oh, look, Crisis appeared. Yeah, Crisis would like to battle, basically. Oh yeah, no, it's true, Yumi. Yeah, there's lots of cool subtext to that. Is that yeah, that it was like an intentional choice on Lusamine's part, which is kind of cool because it does imply that Lusamine knew about Nihilego before actually seeing it in the Foundation. But yeah, really cool stuff. Just a lot of intrigue there. Lusamine's a really good character. Easily my favorite. Is she my favorite Alola character? She might be. She's definitely up there. She's a good fucking villain. Okay, yeah, I need to swap. I'm not trying to have a Dragon type out against a Fairy. I am paying attention, SBS. I am paying attention for once. Let's go into Jelly Belly. Okay, Lava Plume. And we eat it up. Don't burn me. Oh, you bastard. Okay, well that's problematic. Do I have a Florisaur by chance? That'd sure be swell. I don't think I do though. I suppose I can at least get the burn off though, because I will want that. I will want to be able to hit on the physical side. Okay, that'll be neutral. Okay, special attacks down. We don't care about that. Okay, let's go for a Poison Fang and see how much it does to Clefable. Clefable's kind of chunky though, so this could be a little bit tricky here. Okay, 2-hit KO. That's a little better than I thought it would be. Hey, we get the poison too. We take it. Okay, so let me heal on up. Yeah, really good storytelling. Yep, Alola's good. I mean, Sun and Moon is good at least. But if they ever like when we eventually in like the distant future when we do finally get Sun and Moon remakes, I really do hope that they double down on making remakes of Sun and Moon, not Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Because yeah, this is where the good story is at for sure. Like usually you expect like the most recent game to be like the good, like the best bases, like how they used Platinum as like the base for all the Sinnoh Generations specials and all that stuff. And yeah, no, I like that. I like that. But yeah, with Ultra, nah, Sun and Moon all the way, all the way. It makes more sense. It's more cohesive just in general, anyways. So yeah, I like it. Yeah, it makes it Super Sun and Mega Moon. Oh, that'd be kind of wild though. Hydro Pump coming out. Okay, that's fine. Toxic's down. Lily gets her new clothes in both, although it hits a lot less. It's a lot less impactful in Ultra, because in Ultra it's not like based on the fact that she like stood up to her mother. It's just kind of like she just puts on new clothes, and it makes her feel nice, which is, you know, that's fine too. But like, it's a lot less. There's a lot less. That's the thing, is like they just kind of left in a lot of her like character development, but then took out the actual like climax of it in Ultra, which is like, yeah, part of the big problem there with those games. Oh yeah, it has like Marvel scale or whatever. I guess that's true, but I'm gonna start doing my minimize strategy here, so it's fine. I don't mind. I'd rather play it safe. I'm not in a rush here. I know, it does a ton of damage. Real high special attack. It's okay, we'll power through. How you land, like, Hydro Pump does not have 100% accuracy, and I'm at +2 evasion. How are you hitting that? How are you hitting that, Lucamine? I don't get it. Amy says, give us Sun and Moon story, but still give us Lily being a trainer and maybe a post-game where Ultra, Recon Squad, and Necrozma are stuff. Just combine the best of both games. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Honestly, that would have been the best. That would have been like best case scenario for me with Ultra, is if they just did it that way. Because yeah, I think that would have been nice. I do actually like what they do with Lily at the end of Sun and Moon, because they have her go off to Kanto to meet up with Bill, because she wants to talk to someone who has experience with humans turning into Pokemon, which is one, a flavorful reference, but two, it's cool to see like Lily take initiative and be like, I'm gonna take care of my mother even though she's a raging sociopath. So yeah, that's good stuff. Beware is coming out. I think I kind of want to stay in since I've got the +4 evasion at this point. I take neutral from fighting anyways, so this is fine. Go for that last minimize too. Aha, you can't hit me. Hey, take it easy, Star. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. Okay, and then let's go for Poison Fang at this point. I guess I could Toxic it as well, but how you land in the freaking Hammer Arm through +6 evasion? Bruh. Never works for me. It always works for freaking NPC traders, but it never works for me. Okay, we got the poison off the Poison Fang anyway, so that's fine. Okay, heal up. Oh, that would be kind of wild. You mean, yeah, level 100 Ultra Necrozma? God, that would be a nightmare, actually. Although I'd still probably just run the stupid Toxic strategy on it. Can you stop hitting me? Does Hammer Arm have 100% accuracy? What's the accuracy on that move? I need to know, chat. What's the accuracy on the move? How's she land 2 Hammer Arms in a row on +6 evasion? I am confused. Or is Hammer Arm's not one of those moves that's like Stomp, right? I don't think so. I don't think it is. There we go. Okay. No, it is not. Can confirm it is not. Yeah, I know, but yeah, it seems like my luck is garbage, right? How does this happen? I don't get it. This always happens to me. Okay, we're almost done. Ah, very good. Yeah, it's beautiful, Yumi. I love that too. Yeah, Totem Rabombi is like plushy sized because it's usually quite small. Yeah, it's beautiful. Very enjoyable. Okay, Miss Magius. Yeah, I just stay in and crunch. Easy. Easy, 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 easy. Okay, Shadow Ball. Eat that right up. Nom 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 nom. Crunch. Beautiful. Excellent, excellent. All right, Lilligant's next. That's easy. Yeah, Jelly Belly though. Jelly Belly is definitely our MVP on this team. This muck is great. This muck is so good. Bonk. Ooh, you living though. Fair enough. Finish it off. Ooh, actually, you know what Luzamine could have? Like, Lilligant makes it well enough sense, but I actually think it would be cool if she had the Hisui and Lilligant. That'd be nice. Be nice. I feel like it would make sense for her. Okay, very nice. Blizzard? No, we don't need it. I have Ice Beam. I have Ice Beam, we good. Oh yeah, that is interesting. She doesn't have a Sarina. That's a good point. She probably should have a Sarina, huh? I didn't think about that. It's because maybe they didn't want to double up, because I know Mallow has one when you fight her. So maybe they just didn't want to have two Alola trainers that specialize with Sarina. Yeah. All that I want is my precious beast. I don't care about any of the rest of you. Yo, Scarlet Violet frame rate be like. No, the Ultra Wormhole is disappearing. Guzma, with me. We will catch the beast using the beast ball that we developed here. Yeah, GG indeed, Laura. Yeah, we crushed it. Yes, ma'am. Get to sleep now. Best of luck for the rest of the stream. Thanks, Laura. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. I'm probably going to be wrapping up here shortly anyways, as soon as the plot is over here. So take care. We'll see you next time. Mother. Into the angry sky butthole. Goodbye. Why? Nebby, are you alright? Oh, it is so small. I love how small Cosmo is. It's like comically small. Gonna take off to Arcanine. No worries. Like I said, we're wrapping up here just as soon as the cutscenes are all over. We'll move on. So thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. Oh, that's just me. That's me today. I'm so sleepy. So sleepy. I'm basically just Cosmo M. It changed forms. That's not. It didn't. It did not change forms. You want to talk about Pokemon fans getting in a rage? It did not change forms, Lily. How dare you say that? You don't know anything about Pokemon. It did not change forms. It evolved. There's a difference. Not just kidding. Yeah, Lily just doesn't know. Yeah. Come on, let's get out of here. Nothing good could happen here. Yeah, it's a form. Yep, they said it. They said it, Thurozak. Yeah, let it be known that Cosmo M is actually just a form of Cosmog because they said so canonically in the game. Change my mind. Yeah. Pokemon fan, but like Pokemon fans really be like that though. I'm calling myself out. I'm calling all Pokemon fans out. They really do be like that. Be like, yo, one character said one obscure line of dialogue, and that means that this is true. Yep, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Raichu is a big Pikachu form. I agree. Raichu's just a form of Pikachu. Everything's just a form. There is no evolution in Pokemon. Everything will be fine.
I have to thank you both you, Lids, and you, How. Miss Lily, if you and your friends would like to get some rest first, I've prepared a few beds in the staff's residential quarters.
We'll take you up on that. Yeah, Palmo is just a form of Palmy. It's true.
Yeah, I'm beat. I think I'll sleep here. In the bed I once shared with my mother when I was small. Just one last time.
Yeah. Oh God, Lily's relationship with Lusamine is just so fascinating. So fascinating. It's so morbid for a Pokemon game. I really do appreciate the intrigue there. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Alola, when Alola's good, it's fucking good. When it's bad, it's not good though.
Lids, Miss Lily's waiting outside if you're ready to meet her.
All right. Show me the transformation. I want to see Lily do the like Sailor Moon transformation from her Nihiligo outfit to her I'm a big strong girl now outfit. Yay! Well, she looks nice. I do kind of like her other outfit better, but she's still nice. I'm happy for her emotional development. Yeah, it's a new form. Well, I think she literally says that too. I think she calls it her Z-powered form, which is silly because you don't change forms when you use a Z move, but I digress. Lily doesn't play Pokemon.
I picked these clothes up in Melee. Do you think they suit me?
I don't know. No, sure do. I would be mean to Lily. Never.
Oh, Lids, thank you. I feel like there's so much I have to do now to save Nebby, to save my mother. I want to be like you, Lids. I want to be strong enough to face any trial. That's why I'm going to try my hardest. This is my Z-powered... Yeah, see, there it is. Z-powered form. That's not how that works, Lily.
You could say it's your Mega Evolution. Or even your Dynamax form.
But you can't have a Z-powered form. That's like the one form you can't have.
Silly girl. Dab. Nice. So this is where you were. I found this downstairs. It's the Moon Flute. It's apparently an artifact from Alola's past. They say it's to be played under the moon's light. The Sun Flute and the Moon Flute, when sounded together, it's so they can call the legendary Pokemon. Or maybe even the sub-legendary Pokemon. Possibly a mythical? I don't know. That is if you believe in old myths anyway. Look at me. Or looks to me like that woman was even planning to add legendary Pokemon to her collection here. Here, take this with you. Hey, Master Ball, I'll take it. Hey, actually, that's perfect. Now that we have that, that's what I can finish stream on today. That'll be perfect. We have a very important task, chat. Very important task to do with that Master Ball, absolutely. What about sub-mythicals? You know what's funny, Mabel, is I know you're just joking, but I think I've heard that term before. So, because I've heard some people say that that's what Phione is a sub-mythical, and it makes me want to die. It makes me want to tear my hair out. It's like, no. Hi there, Hal.
Hey, and it's Lily, isn't it? What happened to you? Yes, it's me. Now I'm ready to use my full force too.
Yumi says, do you prefer sub-legendaries or dub legendaries? Yo, let's go. I prefer the dub legendaries. I like legendaries that I can actually understand. That's really funny.
Okay, come on now, How. Just let me go. I have one last thing I actually want to do. I forgot that we get the Master Ball here, so yeah, I want to go get our long-awaited reward for being so patient. I want to go catch Minior. I know that that's stupid to use a Master Ball and a Minior, but I have tried multiple times to catch that motherfucker, and every single time I've tried, it blows up. It uses self-destruct, and I don't get to have a Minior, and it has a really low catch rate too. So, yeah, I want to go throw a Master Ball at a Minior real quick. So we're gonna do that. We are gonna go quickly to Ula Ula. I hope the Minior doesn't die. It will not die. I'm going to throw a Master Ball at it immediately. Immediately, no questions asked. Wait, where is it again? It's like here? No, it's here. Okay. Right? No, that's Po Town. Oh, okay, it's right here. I was really confused. I was like, I don't see the observatory itself, but no, it's here. Okay, here we go. And yeah, I don't think we need anything else that's in this area, so it should just literally be a matter of walk up Master Ball as soon as I find one. Show me the Minior. There it is. Got it immediately. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And yeah, again, it's really awkward to throw a Master Ball at a non-legendary or something, but we're doing it anyway. Not risking it. In you go. The M stands for Minior. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. No idea what color it is. Could be any. That's not a Venonat. Some bitch always kills it. It will be mine. I know, exactly. Exactly. Keep a blue. I don't want me first. No need to bother with that. Oh, it's a blue one. Okay, I didn't realize it showed me the color. Okay, we got a blue one. Nice. We get ourselves the lovely Minior. Okay, so, what was... Dapper Kirby came up with an amazing nickname for Minior. What was it again? Do y'all remember? It was multiple streams ago. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, it was Rockstar. Rockstar, because it's a falling star and it's a rock. Rockstar. Yeah, we calling it that. That's just too good to pass up. There we go. Rockstar! Yay, we got him! Oh, it feels nice. It feels nice to finally get that. I think we already actually have an Atari, Thurazak. That's the name of our Hall of Fame Luxio. It is a good name, to be clear. I really enjoy it, but yeah. We already have it. But yeah, so there we go. We finally got our Minior. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. We call that a W. And yeah, we knocked out the Aether Foundation lickety split. So yeah, we're at the perfect stopping point. You know, like I say, always the perfect amount of time with the Aether Foundation stuff. Basically takes exactly 2 hours, more or less. So yeah, this is where I'll go ahead and end things off. I will be back once again tomorrow for some more Pokemon Sun. So I hope you all will join me for that. We'll have a good time making our way over to Pony Island. My schedule's a little bit wonky this week, so yeah, that's why I've got 3 streams all in a row and no stream on Friday. But yeah, so I will see you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time for some more Sun. Take care, have a good rest of your day, and yeah, I look forward to playing some more with y'all. So bye everyone.